welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing good. So today's video is going to be on clearing your doubts regarding National Express. So I had posted a video a year ago where I showed you how to get to the Central Bus Station and my journey from Heathrow Airport to Brighton. So on that particular video, I got a lot of questions from your end regarding booking and luggage allowance and all of that. So I thought, why not make a separate video and address all the questions that you have or that you might have in your mind before booking. So if you're planning to come to the UK, then National Express is one of the best coach services that you can get, and they provide services to hundreds of cities in the UK. So if you're landing at Heathrow, Manchester, or Gatwick Airport, you can definitely check coach services by National Express. So to begin with, I'll start with the booking process. So how to get the tickets for National Express. You can book it from their website. That's the easiest way. Of course, you can get it from the drivers. So the driver also sells National Express ticket, but I think you won't be able to buy it from Heathrow Airport because there are like already kiosks available to get the tickets. So drivers at Heathrow Airport will not be selling tickets. But other than that, I guess you can directly buy it from the driver, but subject to availability. So if there's seat available in the coach, then and only then you'll be able to get the ticket. So I would suggest you to book the tickets in advance. Of course, you can book it almost up to a year in advance. So if you're planning to be here and if you've already booked your flight tickets, you can check the timings for the National Express and book it in advance before flying to the UK. So before booking the tickets, if you sign up, then you can save on £1.5 of booking fee, which they will charge. If you're taking the tickets from the kiosk, they'll charge £1. If you are getting it from the coach station desk, there's a booking fee of £2, and you can also book the tickets via call. So if you can call their call center and book the tickets, but they'll charge you £3 for the booking. So the cheapest mode of booking the tickets is from their website after signing up. Yeah, so you can save on the booking fees. Yeah, that's a pro tip. So there were also questions related to reservation of seats. Actually speaking, you need not reserve a seat. So they will sell tickets only if there's seat available in the coach. So even if you are checking it on website, if the bus is full, they'll display it as sold out. So you won't be able to buy the ticket. So simply buy the ticket and get into the bus like you get into a normal bus, and you'll get a seat. That's for sure. That's how you save your money on reservations. So if you want to reserve a seat, they will charge you extra. So a pro tip, do not reserve the seat in advance. You definitely get a seat. So the other common question that I received was, do I need to take a printout of the ticket? No, you don't have to. You can show it in your mobile. They'll simply scan the QR code and you're good to go. So you can save on paper, you can save on printing cost. Next doubt was regarding baggage allowance. So you can carry 2 medium-sized suitcase and a cabin bag, or a large suitcase and a cabin bag. I hope that makes sense. If you want to book extra luggage, I suggest to book it while you book your tickets, because when you do it in advance, you have to pay just £10. But if you're doing it on the day when you arrive and the driver says that you have excess luggage, then you'll have to pay around £15 for one bag. So it's better to pre-book it along with your ticket. So in terms of excess luggage, only 3 items per person is allowed. And as I said, you have to pay £10 each. So if you're carrying three pieces, then you have to pay £30. Try to do it in advance, otherwise you'll end up paying £45. So there were questions, if you're traveling alone, will you be assisted to load the luggage? So actually the driver loads the luggage. We don't have to touch the luggage. So he will load it and unload it for us. So you don't have to worry about that. You can take your soft bag. You can take your soft luggage with you, your laptop bag or your purse or anything of that sort. You can take that on board, but I don't think you'll be able to take your cabin luggage, the trolley bag that you take inside the flight. Next up, I'll share with you types of fares. So there are like 3 types of tickets. available, fares available. So first one is the restricted fare, which is the cheapest one among all, but it is not at all flexible. So you cannot refund. You cannot get refund if you're canceling it. You cannot amend this ticket. You cannot combine it with other promotions or discount codes if you have any. And restricted fare tickets are available online only. The other type of fare is standard fare, which is kind of flexible, where you won't get refund on your cancellation, but you can amend your ticket if you pay £5 for each amendment. If your dates have changed all of a sudden, then you just have to amend the ticket by paying £5. You can do it online, and instead of cancelling it and purchasing altogether a new ticket, you can just amend it for £5. So on these tickets, you can definitely club it with other discount or voucher codes if you have any. It's flexible in that. So there's another ticket called fully flexible tickets, which, as the name suggests, is fully flexible. You will get 100% refund on cancellation. You can amend it without any extra cost. For refunds, you'll have to make the cancellation 24 hours prior to the journey. So these are the fares that are available on National Express. The next question that I got was, do I have to buy a ticket for my infant? So the answer is no. Till the age of 3, children can travel for free. We need to book a free child ticket. However, one full fare paying adult can take only one child with them. So if my husband and I are traveling, we can take two children with us because we are paying for two adults. So we can take two children for free. But if I am traveling alone, I can take only one kid for free, and I'll have to pay for the other child, if that makes sense. So these were the questions that I got, and I thought I should answer it. So if you have any other doubts related to traveling in National Express, then do let me know in the comment section. I'll try to answer it there, or I'll make a separate video addressing all those questions. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, then do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Until then, keep smiling and stay blessed. Ta-da!